Level 1, the quit. You're sitting across from your manager at the logistics company where you've worked for 4 years, and the letter in his hand says you're done in 2 weeks. He asks what's next for you. You tell him marketing, self-employed, consulting. You're not. You're going to play video games on the internet for strangers, and you would rather die than say that sentence out loud in this office. Here's what's real. You're funny. Not fake funny, actually funny. Quick in a way that makes people replay clips. The guy whose 3-second reactions got passed around the office group chat for years. Friends have been telling you to stream since college, and every one of them said the same sentence. You'd be huge. You believe them because on your best nights you believe in exactly one thing, and it's the talent. So you do the math on a legal pad like it's a business plan. $47,000 a year, gone. $11,300 in savings. Rent is $11.50. Groceries, insurance, internet. If nothing breaks, you have 9 months to make this work. 9 months is plenty. That's what you write at the bottom of the pad, and you underline it twice. Like underlining something makes it true. What you don't have is an audience, and here's the mechanical problem nobody warned you about. The directory sorts every live channel by viewer count, top to bottom. New streamers start at 0, which means you start on page 62, and no human being in the history of the platform has ever scrolled to page 62. To get discovered, you need viewers. To get viewers, you need to be discovered. The industry has a name for this, the cold start problem. You learn the name later. First, you live it. Night 1, you stream for 5 hours to 0 people. You perform anyway. You do the bits. You commentate your own gameplay like there's a crowd. You say things like, "Chat, look at this," to a chat that does not exist. Somewhere around week 3, you stabilize at 3 viewers. One is your mother who leaves the tab open on mute. One is a bot that follows you and immediately messages you about buying followers. And one is a 19-year-old streamer named Theo with 4 viewers of his own, who found you when the directory glitched him onto your page and stayed because you made him laugh so hard he choked on a sandwich. Theo becomes the friend. You raid each other's streams every night. All 7 of your combined viewers sloshing back and forth like water in a cup. He's earnest in a way you've stopped being. He believes the grind works. He says it constantly, like a prayer. Just keep going, man. The right people find you. 3 viewers, 5 hours a night, 6 nights a week. You're doing everything right, and you know you're good, and the numbers do not move, because the numbers cannot see you. Nobody watches. That's the whole problem. Level 2, the grind. Month 2, your savings account reads 9,800. Month 4, 7,200. Month 5, you drive home for a family dinner and your father asks how consulting is going, and you say you just closed your biggest client, and he squeezes your shoulder, and something in your chest files that moment away where you keep the other ones like it. The work itself, you love. That's the embarrassing truth. 5 hours a night of being the sharpest version of yourself for an audience of 3, and you do it forever if forever were free. You study the big streamers like film. You learn camera angles, pacing, when to shut up. You do everything the guides say. You cut your own highlights into clips and post them at the hours the internet is hungriest. You join creator discords and network politely with people as invisible as you are. You enter a community tournament and place 4th out of 200 and gain, in total, 6 followers. You get better than people with 1,000 times your audience, and you know it, and Theo knows it, and the algorithm has no idea you exist. Month 7. Peak concurrent viewers, 11. Savings, 3,900. Runway, 10 weeks. And at 2 in the morning, scrolling a streamer forum you should have closed an hour ago, you see the ad. $60, 1,000 viewers, instant, undetectable. You close the laptop. You open it again 4 minutes later. You tell yourself it's a one-time thing, a jump start, training wheels you'll take off the second real people show up. Every gambler in history has a version of this sentence, and now you have yours. Level 3, the shortcut. Here's how it works, mechanically, because you make it your business to understand the machine before you cheat it. The site rents you viewers, not people, connections. 1,000 silent tabs open from 1,000 different home addresses, indistinguishable from 1,000 real fans, all pointed at your stream. The directory doesn't ask if they're human. The directory counts and sorts, and 1,000 viewers puts you on page 1. And page 1 is the only real estate on the internet that matters. And page 1 works. That's the poison. Real humans see you near the top, assume the crowd knows something, and click. The first night you bought, 40 real people watch you. 40. You can tell which ones are real because they type like humans and leave like humans, and you perform for them like a man on fire, because you are finally being seen. You're smart about it. Of course you're smart about it. You never spike. You grow the fake number 4% a week like a healthy channel. You schedule dips. You buy chatbots with aged accounts that post something bland every few minutes. You keep a spreadsheet with tabs for what's real and what's rented, and the rented column pays rent on the real one. Month 4 of the new life. The platform partners you. There's an email with confetti in it. Month 6, an energy drink company offers $2,800 a month for a logo on your overlay, and their contract asks for your average viewers, and you type a number you bought, and nobody checks. Everybody assumes somebody else already checked. You know how that works. You're counting on it. The golden moment arrives on a tournament night. Front page of the platform, 4,200 concurrent viewers, some of them even real. You make more this month than the warehouse paid you in 4. Your father tells people his son runs a media company. And every night, after the stream ends and the tabs close by the 1,000, you sit in the quiet and think the same thought. If they knew, none of this would count. Someone else is having a worse night. Her name is Lena. She streams full-time, 900 real viewers, 6 years of the grind Theo keeps praying about. The energy drink deal was down to her and you, and your numbers beat hers, and she lost a $40,000 year to a man she'd never heard of. So she does what losing finalists do. She watches your tape, and 40 minutes into a VOD, she sees it. Your stream crashed. Frozen frame, dead audio, 4 full minutes. And the viewer count didn't move. 4,000 people watched a frozen screen, and not one of them left. Humans leave. Probably a glitch. Probably nothing. She opens a spreadsheet anyway, and names the file after you. Level 4. The crack. Lena has the specific patience of someone with a mortgage and a grudge. For 61 days, she logs your numbers in 5-minute intervals. She learns your channel better than you know it. 4,200 viewers, and 31 people chatting. Real rooms your size run 110 chatters minimum. She finds the same 200 accounts following you within 90 seconds of going live, every stream, like employees clocking in. She graphs your growth next to every real channel in your bracket, and yours is the only line with no bad months. Real careers have bad months. Rented ones don't. You feel it before you know it. That's the thing about lying for a living. You develop a sense for the temperature of a room, even a digital one. Your best mod messages you, no punctuation. Chat feels weird lately, like empty weird. Theo, at 60 real viewers now, and proud of every one, collabs with you on a Tuesday, and after the stream he goes quiet and then says, "Your chat's weird, man. It moves, but it doesn't say anything." And for one insane second, you almost tell him everything. Instead, you blame a follower bot wave. Attacks happen, you say. He believes you, because Theo believes people. That's the collab. That's the small betrayal, and you file it with the others. Then an email lands from the platform's trust and safety team. Routine metrics review. Nothing about it feels routine. You start sleeping 3 hours a night. You cut the bots by half and watch your real viewers follow them out the door, because the crowd was the product and the product is leaving. So you buy the bots back. You run your own spreadsheet now. 1 tab, a single question with no good answer. How much of my life is load-bearing? The sponsor, the partner badge, the donation goals you seed with your own laundered money so real people finish them. You've stopped being able to tell which parts of your career are real. That was the point. If you can't tell, Maybe they can't either. Lena can tell. 61 days, 61 tabs, airtight. Because accusing a partnered streamer without proof is how you end up the villain, and Lena does not miss. She doesn't post it. She sends it somewhere worse. The platform, the sponsor, and a drama channel with 2.1 million subscribers, all in the same hour. Level 5, the collapse. It goes live while you're live. That's the detail you'll never stop replaying. You're 90 minutes into a Thursday stream when the drama video publishes. 38 minutes long, your face in the thumbnail with a red arrow, and your chat floods with more real human beings than have ever been in your room at once. They're typing your name with links in it. They're asking if you've seen it. The most real audience of your career arrives in the same 60 seconds, and every one of them is here for the autopsy. Everybody watches. That's the whole problem. There's a clip of the exact moment you understand. Your eyes go somewhere off camera, and you age 4 years in 4 seconds. And you say, "We're gonna end here," in a voice you don't recognize. The clip does 2.1 million views in 20 hours. It is, and this is measurable, the most watched thing you have ever made. The unwinding takes 9 days and goes in order of paperwork. The sponsor terminates with a clawback clause, $8,400 back for misrepresented reach. The platform revokes the partnership, freezes your last payout, and bans you permanently with a form email that begins, "Hi there." The final math on the media company your father brags about. 14 months of bots at roughly $1,000 a month, 9,000 in credit card debt behind it, and a career total, after 2 years of the hardest work you've ever done, of less than 0. Your father finds out on day 2 from a cousin who sends him the video with no message attached, because no message was necessary. He calls you that night. He doesn't ask if it's true. That's the part that breaks something, that he watched 38 minutes of evidence and never once reached for a version where his son didn't do it. He just asks, quietly, what you're going to do now. And the man who told strangers his kid ran a media company says he's sorry. He doesn't understand any of this internet stuff, but that the consulting story, he'd like that one too. 2 lies. He counts them so you don't have to. Theo calls on day 3. He doesn't yell. Yelling would be easier. He asks one question, the only forensic detail he cares about. The start. The 3 viewers. Me and your mom and the bot. Was that already fake? And you tell him the only clean thing you have left. No, that was real. He's quiet for a long time. Then he says, "That's the saddest part," and hangs up and doesn't call back. Level 6. The audience. The drama video passes 4.1 million views. You do the math, because doing math to yourself is a habit now. More people watched your downfall in 3 days than watched your entire career combined. It isn't close. It isn't even a rounding error. The comment section under your autopsy is 40,000 strong and weirdly warm, full of inside jokes and pinned replies and people finding each other. A big, loud, living community. The one you wanted. It just lives at someone else's address. And the topic is you. You get recognized at a gas station by a kid who says, "No way, you're the ViewBot guy," and asks for a picture. And you take it, because refusing would be a second clip. A marketing agency finds you through the video and offers you a job, unironically, running paid engagement for consumer brands. Sponsored posts, boosted reach, purchased impressions reported as organic buzz. You take it, because debt doesn't care about irony. It's the same job you had, buying attention and calling it real. The only difference is a W-2 and the word legal, and here is the strangely ironic part. You're good at it. You are, verifiably, one of the best in the country at manufacturing an audience. The skill was never fake, just the crowd. Here's what nobody understands, and what you'll never say out loud. You could start over. Nothing is stopping you. A new account is 3 clicks, a new name, no face cam, 0 viewers. The honest cold start you skipped the first time. You open the go live screen twice in one winter. You close it twice. Because starting from 3 real viewers is the one thing you already know you can't survive. And this time, your mother wouldn't even know which tab to leave open. A year later, on a Tuesday, Theo hits 1,000 real viewers live on his partnership celebration stream. 6 years of the grind. The right people finally found him. The prayer worked. You watched logged out from an account with no name and no picture. One anonymous viewer in 1,000. You donate $50 with a message that says, "You earned this," from a stranger. He reads it out loud. He smiles. He means it when he says thank you. And he moves on in 4 seconds. And you sit in the dark, being genuinely happy for him, which surprises you, and genuinely alone, which doesn't. You wanted to be watched your whole life, and now you are. The comments, the clip, the 4 million views, the kid at the gas station. The audience is finally real. It's just not yours. Because attention you have to buy has a name. It's called an ad. Yours ran for 2 years, and the product was you.